D+, looking all smiles as we load up onto the Rift. We'll see whether that continues as DRX, they have an opportunity to strike hard in this game. 2-0 for both of these squads as we load in. The first time that we're going to see Orianna all tournament long. Maybe we'll get a demonstration as to why she's been banned so incredibly often.
Yeah.
As of course he was, he joined in the Zoe meta as that started.
Caster Curse!
Now he's likely to just die as he flashes and still is just dead.
If you guys don't think Caster Curses are real, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, Chronicler.
Yeah, they are real. And they are very dangerous, and Wolf just demonstrated why. Flash is going to be used here by Smash towards the bottom side of the map as well. And he's just dead, ladies and gentlemen. G is going to lock down that kill, and DRX, they're starting this one with a bang.
Yeah. This is a very, very tough start here for D+ now.
Rich is likely to get solo killed. There he is. Sheer just going to kill him.
Okay. I think this is optimistic.
Well,
angle.
He is still going to make his way in. There's the flash heroic charge. That was very cute as Showmaker needs to land the orb, and there it is. The answering kill in the mid lane. Pain them too much. As you can see in the gold, things incredibly even at this stage of the game.
Andil very carefully trying to scout out vision here.
Oh dear, there's another one from Korea, and he will set it up. That's Feats of Warfare over to DK.
I mean, or it's just the next dragon that spawns in 2 minutes if D+ can secure it.
The
DRX,
little Void Mites as well are actually kind of a big deal.
DRX really trying to get Shiu, who does have his flashback up.
Yeah, throws out the harpoons, but there is the quickness from Andil. Shiu gonna need that scrap shield as he flashes, but a little bit too late. Wind becomes lightning and becomes a kill.
Ultimate here for the Poppy, but he just can't get close enough to use it or channel it. It's just gonna get zoned away, and DRX do just secure this one to make it one apiece. Let's see what that soul's gonna be. Camtech, which isn't great for either of these teams, but good for the Wukong and the K'Sante and Xinjiao, I guess.
Well, not good for Korea, who is looking to be dead. Does get the ulti out, but it's just not going to really do too much of anything at all. There is the flash in from Lucid, looking for the angle, as the scat of the week is so many orbs, but just not enough damage. There it is, the force of will. And the fact that Smash isn't quite close enough. Did have Curtain Call, of course, so can influence the fight from a long distance away, but DK not going to be risking it. As let's see whether they can get a little bit of a cheeky steal. It's not going to happen. As now Smash on this angle, but he's not quite joining this fight as Lucid going down incredibly low. Stays alive for such a long time and has the Cyclone there as well. Manages to take down Yukal before he falls. And it's a 2-for-1 in the end. The rest of DRX just now trying to get themselves out of there. And the scat of the week, turn it, but onto a Poppy. I don't know about that one. Poppycopter gets the jungler out of there, but Lucid also might be taking the Death Realm exit. Instead, it's going to be Yukal that goes down, and it's Lucid that takes the Herald. DK turning the fight right on its head, and Andil, he's not going to be making his way back to this one. Scat of the week onto Rich, and the equalizer is gorgeous here from Shiu as Willa walks into the last remnants of it. Doesn't quite find the harpoon to Shiu, though. That might mean that Willa can survive, as never mind. Lucid with another Cyclone is going to be able to collect that. The curtains are drawn, and down goes Willa for the ace. And DK with this bottom lane to make sure that there is plenty of pressure onto DRX. And Willa just going to have to try and work out what DK are doing. We clear out some control vision, things like that. But Arakan has spawned towards the top side of the map. Now Willa is in a lot of trouble. When becomes lightning, Deadly Flourish is fantastic. The ulti to come through, but they did not want to put that on cooldown. And the flash has to be used as well. Here's the curtain call from Smash, as he will look for Willa, but unfortunately the curtains do not go that far. The scatter does though, as it's a double stun to come in. Yukal is going to survive, but Willa is not going to be so lucky, and neither is Andil, man. This Rakan does not have nearly enough health bar. Does get stunned up as we mention it.
Showmaker's just like, I do what I want today and yesterday in this tournament, and I do it in a stylish way.
It's like this is his tournament. As now Lucid is not going to survive this time around. That's a lot of burst damage, actually, as Rich is looking to try and turn this. Now, with no jungler, 4 versus 5, Showmaker's really going to have to do the right thing, but there's the Keeper's Verdict to get rid of Willa. The DK, the enemy blue buff, and Showmaker, of course, with that Force of Will, just means that there is just no way that they can contest. Very annoying.
Showmaker's going to look to continue to push forward here. Another scatter connect. Flash from
another
Career.
Chain CC to come through as Andil just straight up misses the grand entrance, and Steadfast Presence just means he cannot escape. Lucid gets his revenge as well as G is going to go down, and Willa just realizing that there is nothing more to it. Rich doing his best to fight against this Rumble, and he's doing a decent job, but she is going to make it so hard by putting down this equalizer. Another harpoon. We'll see whether he can connect it. The flash has to be used to avoid it, as now Yukal dealing with so many orbs. He only has one, and Showmaker has like 25.
It's not fair. Yeah.
And that's going to be spawning in 50 seconds time. It gives them a very, very comfortable way to go for this reset versus Korea. He could be in trouble. Willer is now parked in this brush, gets the ulti back, but the heroic charge is going to be there. The quickness does come down. Korea survives for a very long time, but ultimately does fall down. Scatter the Weak comes in, but onto Rich. He can actually tank things up. The double Q is good. Another shockwave to come on through now, and DK will survive it for the minute, but you can see Showmaker just holding them at bay, and DRX, they just can't really find a full commitment even though they have a man advantage.
Yeah, lots of chip damage coming through from Showmaker. It's another scatter.
What is this? These pokes are just ludicrous as Rich just getting burnt down. Shiu going golden, and that is going to be Yukal falling first. Shiu will finally go down as Showmaker wraps around the bushes and will be able to come through to help clean out another kill. Rich not long for the world as it's Lucid that locks down that one, and it's only Willer left alive, and perhaps not for too much longer as Wind becomes lightning, but there are no Raptors there, and the audacious charge is exactly that.
Showmaker
just
TP
a little
to
bit
end.
too much, and yeah, Showmaker is saying, well, if I win the game now, that it's guaranteed triple POG because he has played
100%.
so well this game.
I mean, he made Syndra look like an artillery mage this game with how fed he was. And yeah, I think we're going to be seeing Showmaker picking up player of the game again here. D+ with a 3-0 start to KeSPA Cup 2025. It was a close early game, but once that mid-game hit and D+ pulled ahead, they never for 1 second relented control. I thought that's how these drafts were going to collide when one team got an advantage, but the stylish way in which Showmaker did it again, as you can see, he's like still yapping about it to his teammates as well. Feeling pretty good. I don't know how much better you could feel having a start like this. 27,000 damage, doubling Yukal ultimately there in the end.
And it's also like, it's the Showmaker signature pick as well. It must feel so good.
Remember when I was like, he'll pick Rise, but he wants to play Showmaker or play Syndra?